the program. So these are the things we'll be doing for now. We have the first one is, since my people are not in, I don't want to go the Gurene version, so I'll just be saying them in English. But I wrote them in Gurene, all right. Apart from Joel, who is here, the rest they're yet to join. So we'll be talking about the topic for the year, this year's Afrocuration, and then we're talking about what Wikipedia is. We'll talk about the pillars of Wikipedia. We'll also talk about how to create or edit an article in Wikipedia. After that, we'll talk about how to link a Wikipedia article to Wikidata. After that, we'll talk about referencing. You can't have an article without the referencing. So we'll talk about that one as well. Then categorizing. Yeah, one of the important things about Wikipedia is how to add the categories. How to add an article to where it's supposed to be for easy access. So I think this is what we'll be doing today. I don't know if I should start. Now that they're not here.
Yes, so you can start because we have 1 hour for every community. So I don't know if we delay, if we wait for them, time might may not be.
Okay. So then let me go and then start before those who are supposed to come and share their screens with us. The year for this, the topic for today, this year's application is. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you, Felicia.
Okay. The topic is who we are. Yeah, and I always think about it this way: who we are as what? As Africans, what we do, the things we do to keep our lives going, people that are, prominent persons that we can write about, things that we do to showcase our culture, our foods, our dressing, our music, and our literature, and so much. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to us. And in order for us to be able to will it be the same as you being the same person to write about yourself? We have seen so many stories about some things about us that most of the time it is not so. Because the one who wrote it wasn't one of us. Let me say the person wasn't a tree speaking person, the person wasn't frafra, the person wasn't a Dagbali person, and the rest. So the story they will write, they have the idea all right. But there are some things that will be added to it, and some things that will be taken away, which was supposed to be there or which wasn't supposed to be there. So when you're going to talk about yourself, it's better you do it yourself. And the main purpose is to digitize our culture and the rest so that our future generations will come to meet it. That is how I have taken this whole thing to be. Though there are more to it, but I'm giving you from my perspective. Okay, so we have spoken about the topic for the year. And so why are we here, Wikipedia? We are on Wikipedia because, or we are publishing our articles on Wikipedia because that is where we have the chance, that is where we have the opportunity to actually express ourselves in written form, in pictures, and the rest. So that when somebody comes later, years to come or days to come, the person will be able to have access to it freely. And that is why we are giving articles to published into Wikipedia in our various language Wikipedias. So Wikipedia is a free encyclopedia. Let me now go back to my language. I don't know how many of us are here, but to Wikipedia, de kusio ko puan bono. That's encyclopedia. Ada bono gongun de into zala. Iwayan lake. Be are photo to zala mbi hawana. Ta tore be te. Ada esa out of wayan kan ginye to go laga. As in ada physical thing in the are kusio ko puan bono. Abola internet for. To hanke. Wayan ne ko potere. Deke pa. Neram ne ka potere. Deke pa. Awamala yelbe gongo. Ti yelbir water bota. De vora wayan kan binita iwane. Ta ye. Bala the Wikipedia. Sehamba habla sete kingla Wikipedia nyuhi in the sea. That's the pillars of Wikipedia. Salawo ne me yagla salazu. There's nothing that doesn't have pillars. Everything stands on something so that it will be strong and firm enough to last. So bana ba wala ba de wara wo nyunga ni se bokwa to hambe te dada botla tare bolla hako to bala ko po hanke bini mandi ka nyuhu zele dike door pagle yani ke do biela e mer ke bon la en so nyuhna nzali bo la zea nyunga ima han perke go ko la fu kurum de bala no Wikipedia po me to bare nyuhu banu bare kisi so make to han ke bala ko po tala nyuhu basa on e nyuhu bana he e bona kone so na ha po ta ze tenga soka la mo tare bala no o han ke Wikipedia babobim tanato ho sai to pa saba ngol Wikipedia po la son tu do yel anawa la kengson iye dana ne beti Wikipedia de la kusef ko zo la paate ada bo ande to ne ken to gona pirbi mi to fogo ko na be ko kazi kan ta le sen le bini ada gon kan ta en sen tare to pa lake la te tanye kusef ko zo paate ada sa ne rai ma mizan izin ha abula online o kan yan hi izan hunu ko ni ko su funi ko le to ho so ai so ta ba na online and in the online la paate yun pia yun ko ka nkenna wa yan ke bini ta yan ye ge ahande ni gon ngan maka ti en ka fatin okura awa pa na kan ni ne ko se ko bo bo na so ta yan to yan ke ta yan hu to en sa lagi yena okay ni sa kan ta de la Wikipedia ka gahare ba ti Wikipedia ka gahare beni aka gahare la ka pake le to se go la ka pake hunde na resaka la ka pake hun zelizia are neutral and homa hangul ha so me ti neutral point of view la sonte wala gol he ta atere ki le wan side wan ba no ra se de hun gol herla o rusol mine atere te french wa agar ki bin tere te gorna ki dagar ki la bala wa yang yelu to yele te wa na e gornga in ka to gol ho gorni be wa de ha fa in ka to gol ha fa ko ta pa ha sol mine la po do ka ne ki sol mine ki ta ger ka ha fa po and neutrality la me to la anybody at all wa yang ke ta gol ho Wikipedia po providers with the same dana nyang doho babo tu doho sena la na to ho yan kena to ho yiti sa de yel menga ho yiti sa la da about politics ho yiti sa la da to favor la nera oh be to gol ha about kon me irba te ho ko no asambo la zu to kena to gol he nya ko yiti oh asambo inde kon me ra se intan me ra gana kon me ba sa wa mbo bal kala o san yel bala la re wrong o san en mala pa to da neutral ba ma yiti oh babot la gor ma kera la ba edit la Wikipedia la pa ate neutrality lem ka yehilina ne sala wo de ne sala o de ko wo o sa wanyan ken ngol hormi o de president wo sa wanyan ken ngol hormi wa kon de so ha anzi gitara ho smartphone awanyan ke benta gol ha okay ta gol ham ba me ka ga har to o ka ayeti o to mo na abraham ken la son ta go agol hu so mine because be bo to so be bo to so mi ma abona sen la ko da de nere wo ho sa wanyan okay ta gol ham okay salam pa ha bota de la Wikipedia de yo de sabane te zanga o sabe te zalo is free are free la pate sira kin Wikipedia but like I mentioned I come and register your name for this amount or come and pay this amount of money to be able to be enrolled as a Wikipedia malaka bobini salam pa hadela o han ke bini baket ba charge of yetu o ta ligiri wana wana ni yan kan la gon se ko bobini unlike tin can Google books was on the bonabini so han to kan tibeti book la hadela wan wana dala Wikipedia da bala na wana ho ken library to the dictionary airways librarian la kan to the dictionary airways la wana yo aha bala no de Wikipedia are zala are you are zang hisen ka yo la ha ge editra chat wa inde who make sure hota internet connection za ambal point 4 de la Wikipedia nerva narate babora taba gilma respect all contributors of Wikipedia must respect each other's view how so in saying de la we have a place in the page the web page every language has it so you take discussion ogolo ogong to ngul ogong la we ti a fatinga beba hat fa fare ade hu se ntokro godna tayma be ti la da bala la da hu se ntokro godna ma gi ha fare tan tokra na fa fare tokra ni kar so ba han yel wana o ka sun to ke ta sala ngana na bon la ba digi digi ni ko reke hum misala ko imbini okay ko yin bala na di fam ta wana me to okay a fare ma tan tokra kasen to fa tokra ko sa me kinta ye hum mon la ba gir ke ngam misala imbini so at the end of the day la ko yate article la delete re-establish delete bala ka kene songa and say na min gol ni yele mo go be to disrespect engam because engam mi sala ba ta ngol so one thing to kita sala ngam la ba gem ko bon igbe balance of the discussion la page la ko la so ho sanke tanya sala to bet la da bala go to the discussion page say na ngol bala article you discuss with the person you ask oh you said this and that may we know why you said that it's okay my reasons are these then you discuss about it the hand I write please a second. One of our members wants to join, but it's like the person has issues joining. Let me resend the link. I don't know if the person didn't see it. Oh, they said I shared the Tagari link. So let me go and share the right one for them. Okay. Okay. Please, are we there? Hello. Mm. Hello.
Yeah, Felicia, we can hear you.
Okay. So I was talking about the respect part of media as a pillar. So la support po na la gilma la king page la kwa that you article la why you article la every article go tara bala bon lam te discussion la bona bini one day discussion la we you la ma say mba so how send message la so oh mayala hungul yel birwa be hungul he yel hu yetin wana man be la de wana onya te to oblaha ya ha to ba hasa anu wa ala notification pona so mostly husan king page la kwa te tara se kama ana wo bell notification bell hamba no on wayate notification wo kene babalanga ay mare 7 se mare 9 wan you nara han bo message na you see these are my notifications nara han bo message na about salato gulhe la dagna ma wayata arma ko hoyto hungul wa ala nga ko te phone re wa te discuss blaha as na la so dia le page la pona gong la pona article la pona ya han lemna oh that okay then you go ahead in lot of corrections na in so one of the corrections na get out time ko ha bono to hon king ta sa za wa ba gir ko bo o minga hon take fix bini o sa en bala o vale la pele sambal nero ha ta eta bala one day to okay bin to kan eta because every second people enter into Wikipedia to edit. So if I come and delete yours without discussing it with you and put mine, another person comes to delete and put his or hers. At the end of the day, we may not even have articles. And the whole place will end up like an argument. But for some young do then everything will be intact. The last one is that Wikipedia katare wara sea mbape inganga. It's a katare fixed rules. Wara sea mbape inganga e banye sea wa la rasa atokanya em. Are simple bonde. La rata oh babutla must entare degree mama ngonya enwane kita edit Wikipedia. Ko a babutla saba in the politicians. So wa na editor. Then down na say mungkin shukuru pa wa na bin. Wara wa na editor. Yel ana ka bobin. O ha kan bin to editor. Ni to inshallah. Le nda to ko gin la wara second day o gol he ko pa te monong la bon yel ni so ton gol hawa. They who will not attack about politicians. It has self to controversy. To home part better the issue. Think about what it doesn't happen that way. Hello?
Yeah. Alicia, sorry, please, we can hear you.
Okay, I heard some sound. I thought somebody wanted to say something. Okay, so Husan Kebini, the rat waiting or making Gulma, Nero Bante, Manonga Bonieli. Poko de Ngulheti, Azala, in Wana, to Na, Ingan Tongang Nero, Baha Cat and Yabala, Baye, Bataman Gulhugurne. Say, Josukatana Kanala, Gilahande so mean. Bao ye, all the time, Balabana block of because you bring love favoritism inside here, and it is not allowed. You don't come and say this person is the best. Oh, he is the one who came and did this most. Oh, the most beautiful person. Oh, the most intelligent. We don't do that. That okay, pa anerba ta abono ingangsa. Lele hun poten report. Okay. Bana pa take gon wara la da sala to kayandi. E ho kayandu he. Are sala you see it flexible. Are fixed. Okay. Ba Wikipedia new that's a kala to say young different articles they gonna creating or editing. You can add more, you can create. So what you say young Engbal. The Zoom got to me to you say the sister now sana. Saban de sama latte, but what nete at already. Back about nete to wasting the time. But start Sablin. Sister Sablin. Is Sister Sablin here?
I am here.
Okay. What about Dinah? Dinah, are you on? Okay, Dinah is not on. So let's go ahead to see how we can create an article. When you just go to Google, type gur.wikipedia.org, this is where it brings you. This is our site for our this thing, Gurene Wikipedia. This is ours. This is how it looks like. Salah tene encourage de la. Site to create article. So to the here meeting create la. Akombona bimi be or am I the first one to write it? Is there an article like that inside Wikipedia, Gurene Wikipedia, or there is none? When you search for it and it is not there, you see it as a red link. Okay, let me do something. I just want to I'm looking for this thing, what to search for. Okay, let me just search for anything like okay, something like a hungry. One point era krampula. Atika sabawo ntare. You see a mbotila wana hu iri salala. Bana apia mina ya kan bagan. Ahanka apia to han e. You search for it. Yes, they will tell you that this article doesn't exist. Mala perla akuru wiki wakwa. Here. And you say awana ga la read. I got read la party akabo bini. This ain't got go article that you na akuru. Nera han tab go article that you na akuru. Ba you no bono. So you han to edit it. Or to dem him to kata dem. Gila kabolo zoo it comes red like this. So what do you do next? You tap on it. When you tap on it, it opens like this and gives you a blank space for you to start typing or start creating your article. Killing Cuisine, the summary, what you have done there. What did you write? Was it an article that you created? Or you edited? So, Kenta Ink, Killing Kulakoa. Full setting with color. Wamba, Kenta publisher. In case in publisher, because to get a good article about a Kuri. But for how to publish about you come back and do what? And continue. And in that time, when your hand left, now you are coming back to edit because there's already an article called Akuri in our page. Okay. Get a hand that la stala mponta bona bini. Let me go back. So hand tara Akuri at a bon la poa. I thought APM. So let's say Akuri thing. He is there. Okay. We have this Apologa, we have Akuruga Sampana Francis. So yeah, you any of them. Why you wanna? There's a section for you to either edit or you edit the source. Edit la. Why can't be normal? I want to book to like the nato kita dim. Get edit source in the dim na parala. Ingere technical. La in say to heading la. In bold la. La pa adin. La in say to where the kind of down where they got the heading la. Lo se over the pa abin ta live heading la. Awan nena. Nyet la kala wa ambal. Dim na bara po ambal. So mostly banet la kena kalan. Get hosan wa kalan. La want la de what do you call it? Ale technical side, one can mean people ye dot everything changes. So usually we are not advised to come to this side, the edit source. If you come here, you have to be extremely careful so that you won't remove even a dot from it. Or there's spacing somewhere, you won't take it away. Or there's a slash, then by mistake, you delete it. If you do that, everything changes. So we are not always advised to be here. If you are coming here, it means you are someone who can be extremely careful to be able to leave things the way they are when you open it. And after adding whatever you want to add, you publish. We are always advised to come here. We also have a section called CAN, the read section. That place for only reading, and that is where I am currently. Okay. This is how we create an article. You have created. You want to add a heading. Like this article. You want to add a heading. Maybe there's something like de la kolka de far buru yura de von de la bahan do bia la kolka ma ho ko la han ngeba se ka do ge nya era ka la ka induma la be asigla kolka te a ako nya ta pa kolka la te do la han yar pin se ka do bla pata se bia la te a kolga to ka sala pa halai ben in le de na te a kolka ta de na te adela subheading. That is what I always use to teach others. There are more options. But what they showed me when I first joined Wikipedia, that is what I always use. So with this, you want to add a subheading. What do? You tap on edit or dim him. The thing has opened. Okay. The subheading comes after the first paragraph. Leave space here. Like I have left a space. This is what I do because it's easier for me this way. I'll come to my symbols and take equal sign like this. Write whatever I want to write. Let me say Beni Zoo like this. But you don't leave space. Leave it this way. Beni Zoo. as a subheading. Nine one. In la subheading value. You have publisher. I want the subheading. This one is my it the same one. Oma hambota. Potan what do you edit laba? Potan season what to England. England Venezuela. O saying ba. So Kentakala, there's something called paragraph. Paragraph is here. You tap on it. And about Arbana, the Tariel Zoo, pouring your zoo one, that's subheading one, subheading two, and in that order. But let us say, woo to column. Have you seen what I have done here? I just
Yes.
made a mistake. Everything has changed. Have you seen that the whole thing has become subheading? That's why we are advised not to make mistakes here. It was deliberate. So when you're in one, you have changed all of this to subheading. It shouldn't be so. So this is what we normally do. Let me go back. I'm not publishing. So I'll discard it. Here. I'm going back. So that we'll see how we add subheading. If we don't want to use the way I normally do it. When you type your word, if you have a PC, you see that they have even brought so many this control plus 0, control plus 2, control plus 5. So if you're using a PC, it's easier. Have you seen? Now that I have tapped on, I have highlighted the word and so mean and have changed it. You see that it has become bold. Okay. I didn't publish. Before I'll end up publishing something that I didn't intend to. Let me leave that page. So this is how it is. The thing changes to a subheading. If you want it to be a main heading, there's a way of doing when you tap on the paragraph, but subheading 1, 2. Or if you want to be a subheading, but you want it to be a paragraph, you tap on the first one. You tap on paragraph, Babu will lie we're gonna have party. It is a paragraph and you are coming to add more. That is what some people did with the articles assigned to us recently. Africa Connect bonla cinema bonla a competition by they have put all the topics there, the subheadings there without adding content. So that when you want to enter, you just enter and start adding the content you want to add. So this is how we enter into Wikipedia to edit. After editing, our next thing is it creating or editing? Let me put it that way. After creating your article or after adding more content to it, there's also another very important thing we always have to add. As for the Wikidata item, it is not as important as the referencing. There's no article without a reference. If you edit or create without adding references, it is considered invalid. It's not authentic. Where did you get that information from? You have to reference it. It's just like our project work that we have been doing. You must reference. So how do you reference an article? Let's go back. Please take note. This is very important. So that we won't end up putting in wrong referencing like some time ago we did with some articles. I'm searching for an article. Okay. So this person. We want to add reference into it, though it has already been referenced. But I want to show us how it is done. This is the Gurene version. This is translated from English Wikipedia. That is where we go to pick our referencing from. So we are going back to English Wikipedia. To add our referencing from But before you do that, you have to check. After you go to the English. So we have our referencing number 1, 2, 3. After the National Democratic Congress, or immediately before the first paragraph is done. So this is where we come to pick it. Please, let's listen. When you tap on it, we have 10 minutes to close this meeting. When you see it this way, you tap on the number. When you tap on it like this, it comes like this. Don't open it. When you tap on the blue thing, Ghana MPs, so dash list one. When you tap on it, it is open. It is taking you to where the information comes from. But what we do is this. You click and hold. Only dimitara, one D options will pop up. Options map pop up. We don't open in new Chrome. We don't open in incognito tab or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce that word. We don't open in preview page. We only copy link address. We don't also copy link text. Don't download the link. Don't add to reading list. Don't share. We only do what? Copy link address. So you tap on it. You have copied the link address like that. It's very easy. Now you come back to the Gurene version. I'm still there. So mistake. So we come here, you go and search for him again. With the search bar here. That's Wikipedia. Then you go ahead to here scan. So here. Yeah, but I'm going to I won't publish. So sign one. What do we call it? National Democratic Congress. Mamiti, I'm not here to do editing, so I won't look at whatever they have written here. Mamiti la wana arma enwa. So Ghana in Ghana, but in Ghana. So you tap on edit. And let me say this, sometimes network can or sometimes the system, I don't know if it is only related to us. When you are not, sometimes we are not able to add the referencing using this, the DMC. Because when you do it, you go back and it is empty. You can even add plenty content, but it is empty. So when it happens that way, I normally go to the edit source and do it. But now that we are not advised to always do that because of we may not be careful or something. You go to your DMC, your edit. When you tap on edit, it will open. When it opens, Locate where you want to add the first referencing that you want to add. Go there. So this is where we are adding it. When you come here, see where the cursor is blinking. You come here, you go this place. Sheba what do we call it? Come on, remember you. Yeta. So you come here. Yeah. Osan waka tamba na wo yele. Sambu sa zoo website la bahar gongo toma ase agon alangu gongo. Forget about that one. The one na dekiting azo. Say wo bunna pata pipe. Inga ba hakola. You pick that one. That day you reference me for the first time. Or why to repeat it? But I reference a line and any other place. There's a place you tap. But since the articles given to us are fresh ones, we don't have them in our Gurene page. I'm sure we are the first to go and reference them. So we'll go this way, the way I'm going here. So Hosan and one you la one. Better go hebe de ke hoven ko lo la lable. That's paste. So paste in. How paste in one get publisher? Or to my like what po? You got in publisher. Now publisher bon malang double ba shift. What my king hela po? How my king hela po ho en mbal. For ala reference mbal. Hello. Hey, am I alone
Timbo,
here?
aye, Timbo.
No,
Felicia, you are here.
You made me feel like I'm talking to myself all this while.
At the back.
Okay. I hope we didn't put twice and I went to say somewhere.
No.
Okay. So this is how we add referencing to articles. I'll make a video and send it to us again individually in case you have a problem with the referencing. It has always been a problem in our community. Recently, some articles created, I went there and it has been English Wikipedia reference. Then when they put the reference in, it's not always the right one. So I'll make a screen video and send it to us individual so that these articles we're going to create for Afrocuration, we'll make sure it is the right thing to do. The wiki data item, maybe we'll learn that one some other time since we don't have time. So Evelyn, sorry. She wanted to be the one to do it, so practical, so that her hands will be free with it. But since there's no time, please, any question? We have 3 minutes.
My question is
Mm-hmm.
with the referencing.
Mm.
So where the sentence has ended, it means you have to space it before you can paste.
Before you add the referencing.
Yes.
Are you asking or you are telling me? Are we supposed to? Is that what you are saying?
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, for me, I think it doesn't really matter whether you are putting space or not. But it wouldn't be too much space. If you put too much space, you may end up putting it the next line. And sometimes
Okay.
it's not always at the end of sentence. Sometimes it's always at the end of, in the middle of some sentences.
Yes.
Be sure that where we are placing it in our community listing page is the same thing in the English side.
Okay. Okay.
Because we are reading. After you have read, you say Putinga is from Bulgaria. Then there is a reference in the number 1. Located in Upper East region. Upper East region. So located in Upper East region and in Bulgaria, the referencing is found in between Bulgaria and Upper East region. So you make sure that it is also found in the same place. Okay.
Mabakia.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Abore, please, do you have anything for us? Our time, oh, they didn't join early. I was waiting there, nobody was there.
We went there, we were hanging on the direct page waiting for you.
Hey, I didn't know. Hey, God. Sorry.
Please, I
Please.
also have a question.
Okay, please ask.
Mine has to do with the references that you just finished talking about. You said that if you write an article, maybe if you create an article or you contributed to an article without the reference, it's considered not valid. So, but you have to always go for the English version of those articles and pick the references so that you can also add it to your local language version. So I
Okay.
was wondering if I am contributing, if I'm creating an article for the first time. So let's say, for instance, I'm going to write about my name, then which doesn't have the English version already. Then after publishing that article, where do I get the references for that article? Thank you.
Okay. I think it's already here. So someone wanted to enter. Okay, he's not here. He's the one in the best position to explain this to us for better understanding. But since he's not here, I thought he joined. He waited and because I was also on the other page, I couldn't add him.
Maybe the host can be of help.
Okay, Sister Jemima.
Yeah, Felicia.
Please, so could you please?
Pardon?
One of us is asking about how to reference from scratch
Hey.
without from English Wikipedia.
Sorry, come again.
We want to know how to reference from scratch without picking the referencing from English Wikipedia.
Okay, so if you want to reference from scratch without picking from English Wikipedia, then you have to search on Google. So whatever you are publishing or whatever information you want to put on Wikipedia, you have to search for it before you can get information to, paraphrase on English Wikipedia. So now, wherever you pick that information from, there's a link up there. You just have to copy that link. Then you go to your language. If you are working, if let's say you are doing translation or you are working on something from scratch on your language Wikipedia platform, and assuming the article you want to publish doesn't have an English article, so it means you are, that is what I'm saying, I'm referring to as you are starting from scratch. So here you go and search, do research about the article you want to publish. So let's say you want to publish about our president, John Dramani Mahama. And for instance, John Dramani Mahama doesn't have an English Wikipedia article. It's an example that I'm giving. So you have to start from scratch. Now, when you type John Dramani Mahama, you see that a lot of information will pop up from different websites, different links, different. So, for example, maybe Ghana Web will pull John Dramani Mahama up for you. And when you click on the Ghana Web link, it will take you to every information about that the Ghana Web have written about John Dramani Mahama. So that particular space, where I wish I can share my screen, but then unfortunately, I don't know if I can share my screen and do this little. It's very simple. So you have to copy, then you come to your language page, your language Wikipedia page, where you have started the article. So let's say John Dramani Mahama is the president of the Republic of Ghana, and Ghana Web has written that he is the the president of the Republic of Ghana. You copy that Ghana Web link, then you come to your article on your language Wikipedia page, you go to the site link, you click on it, then you insert that. So here you didn't pick the reference from English Wikipedia. I hope you are getting me. I don't know the person who asked the question. I don't know if I'm confusing you.
Okay, what about if you want to write about maybe Adoma, how do you pronounce your name? Let me say Anochewa, like a name like that in V.
Okay, yeah, I'm not sure what Adoma.
You want to write your this thing, but it's not in English Wikipedia. It's not also in the web page. It's not also in
definitely. So Google has information of different websites. So if you are sharing your screen, right? Can you go to Google and type Anochewa? Let me spell it for you. It will definitely pull up a name called, yes. So wherever that name comes from, Google.
Is it?
Are you on? Yes, so there's a E. So Kyewaa. And also, Anochewa is a name. It's not an information, it's just a name. So it will definitely give you pictures of Anochewa. So let's say the Anochewa in question is a parliamentarian. Then you type the full name on Google and you get an information, let's say Anochewa, Ghanaian parliamentarian. So who is Anochewa? You don't just type the Anochewa, because at the end of the day, you may end up not getting irrelevant information. But the person, that is why on Wikipedia, we don't publish about someone who is not well known. Because before you publish, you should know that the person or whatever you are publishing is something that is well known in the country and even outside the country, so that you can get information. Because when you just type Anochewa, so type Anochewa, did you type it? And you didn't add anything. Okay, what is Anochewa? Just Anochewa. Definitely you won't get the information you want. So now we have Anochewa upon Anochewa meaning. So click on the meaning. You see Anochewa upon Anochewa, then so you scroll down. I'm saying AI, but then let's move to the meaning of names. So the first one is the meaning of names, http://www.names.org. You see, it has given you an information about Anochewa. So this is the link. If you are, let's say, publishing or writing an article about Anochewa, at least you've gotten something. So it's an African Akan name. I hope that is clear. So you click on the link, then it takes you to the information we saw. Then you copy. So it's an African Akan name. So I hope you can copy the link up
from
there.
Here?
Yes, from where the share copy link. Yes, you copy. Then you take it to your Wikipedia, language Wikipedia platform where you are writing about the Anochewa. Then you go and click on the site icon. There's an icon, there's up there.
Side.
We have, I hope you've seen what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I show it to them.
So when you insert this link in and publish, it means you've added a link of Anochewa to your article.
Okay.
So this is how you can add a reference to your article without reference from English Wikipedia or picking up a reference from English Wikipedia. And for all you know, if Anochewa have an English Wikipedia article, definitely this link will be there because it has an information about the name. Except maybe the person who published the English article did not use this link because we have lots of links talking about Anochewa. I hope the person who asked the question has gotten his or her answer. Yeah, can you hear me? Hi, Felicia, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay. So, and I hope I asked that the person who asked the question about not referencing Wikipedia, how do you go about it? I hope you've gotten your answer, or you are still confused.
Yeah. Well, I've understood, but I wanted a case where you are not getting any other information in any related handle. Let's say
That is why I said that whatever you are publishing about,
That's working.
sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the article you are writing or publishing, it shouldn't just be anything. It should be something that you can get reference. You see one of the pillars. You don't just write an article. An article should be well known. That whatever it should be known, like to your people in the country. Because definitely there should be a link. Have you ever encountered that before? Because I don't know. Me, I've never encountered an article that doesn't have information. Definitely there should be an information. I remember we were doing names of day bones in Tree, and we were to publish just the example Felicia gave. Let's say Kofi. Kofi is a Friday born, a male Friday, a male. And there wasn't any article on English Wikipedia about Kofi and the other names. So it means we had to do a lot of research. We have books that has information about the names, but then because we don't have the English article Kofi, we had to go and research. And at the end of the day, we got a lot of references. So whatever you want to publish, it shouldn't just be anything. It should be something that you can find information on. You get it? Because if the thing well known, then definitely there is a link, there is a publication, there is an information on it on the internet. You know, when Felicia gave me the Anochewa name, I didn't even know that we will get an information, but here we got an information. So we got a link talking about the name, African name, Akan name, Anochewa. So that is it. If you want to publish, do your research before you start your article. Do your research, get enough references for it, at least 5 references you are good to go. Then you can start working on your article, because you cannot do articles without referencing. On English, just as Felicia said, on Wikipedia, your article won't be considered as an encyclopedic article. So if you don't get information, don't write it. Make sure you write your article well in a Google document, have enough references for it. Then you start publishing. I hope that is clear.
Yeah, that's very clear now. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay. So since now that our time is 10:14, I wanted to add how we could add an article to a certain category, but can we continue, or I should do video screen and send it to them? When I'm to do the screen this thing, the referencing, I said I'll a screen record as to how to add referencing to articles and send it to them. Do we still have time? We are already gone. What do we call it? We are already 15
Yeah,
minutes late.
Felicia, I think I can spare 5 minutes, so you can use that 5 minutes to teach them. Okay. All right.
Let me share my screen again. We'll go. Thank you so much. Well, yeah. So we are here. This is how I always do it. Like I always say, what I do and it helps me is what I normally share. We are going back to our Dominic again in our Gurene Wikipedia page. This is it. Let me see. Did they reference it? Okay, the referencing are here. So every article has a referencing. That's sorry, not referencing. Category. Buri buri. This is how we do it. Wana demo ko venyo ko lokala zin ala because burbule de last time kura wan ba hasala wo ya wana ar category so ti bala burburi blem de kiilnga o hango le atakal ba so ande hode ka pa ahma so wana din dem hela ko wan din dem hela hete bana ka blue bunuma baka boni bi bene burbule pun ka boni. Let's put it that way. So something ibala not here. Here. For color, no for you. Can you imagine? By mistake about in color, the you mean what? Okay, can no you. So okay, but in what the king last? When you go the last one for both space. Who ain't saying that la? Only declare a bracket seven and or bene triangle half. Bamala said netara eight. I wanted to read this time. Okay, but in power can. Never your case and was ya. So sitting. Why sitting? Why saying that la wing? You know, what cabana by oh, one the can bana by you ana. Getting buru. Hmm. Ungul about nerala. Arabi. are dunga be met nera sor hon gol gong la to la dunga yel be are sala inde diye bun ter gol be are poka yela like is it talking about is the person a woman? You want to put the woman in the category of women and the article in the category of women. You want to put the article in the category of men. You want to put the category in the article in the category of human. So sa en wala to gol he en bini are bora o han ba o wana close. Because in publisher because the name wanna be. This is how it is done. Maka mi bum ma yura nara ya song ma be bracket 17 use ba yura jawa mben mo mi ba yura. Hello. Hello.
Ah. Malama tu. Square bracket. Sikina.
Square bracket. Okay. So sa yen wana ba. So Pablo so san use square bracket ba you ba yen buri yen column wana yen are dunga wa hana dunga to gol dunga ahana nera to gol nera aka wata gol nera wata pa are pa ko bura to pa ahana ela MP to gol MP yen one at a time to kayan nik baza wa ba dane yen abar so ba ga kala wana wa te tara to gomna la legra diko all wa ingam bon boha government of the fourth nera wa ba banan buka be brila bare one at a time to ka en ko en mazari ki bingi gi akena o sai mazari ki bingi mistake ta wa amana te baka publish get there something different so man always advise that take it one at a time that way we are sure and confident that what we are doing is in order saba in technically inclined ba ma hampon better those okay ha one at a go but then I get to maka in technically inclined I don't know much about these technical issues so I normally do it one after the other so that I'll be sure that what I'm doing is in order. So ba guzo wana gomna le bara ingla wan. Ko san gol he square bracket ba yiwa. Diki buru wa ana. Inge kolon wa ana gol he ingbini. Are bora to Diki square bracket wa yidi close. Ko san ba to publish. Wa to publish ba yedo to ho inge ko kilhe. To gol he o pa ahla buru. Har ko go so mine added category. Wa in ba to publish. Ko san publish ba ti an wo bana wa unka kala ana seyo. Aha. So certain what name pa haga tira tampa humba.
Hello? Tiba hamala.
Tiko bana me bana kay sesen. Tiba ambala.
Maybe le den network lan zalba.
Start it. Ya ba so ma gige tomate na wat na ma.
Okay. Okay. Then they buy any far la pass answer to be. Masalange, well, we already know WhatsApp. We have learned a lot this morning. So I think we can put the meeting to an end.
Afole.
Yes.
Nkaya nketoto ti ntame how to link Wikipedia to Wikidata lam. Nti no da ho ma abile ya.
Okay, but my point is
Oh. Hello.
Sta Felicia ho de kermin bara.
let me stop sharing so that you share. So let's share your screen. Share for us.
Ben stat Felicia kina. Gebon
Hey. Okay.
Mama ike kala. So bona.
Okay. Then let me share my screen again. Okay. Let's go back to link before to how we did it. We are here. And let me remind you, the seven can't even often. Sometimes they will ask you to log in. Monday, I've been on the who say about Balabona poor. You get can't one say wow. They'll ask you to log in. Let's always remember to log in before. We know how to log in into Wikipedia and Wikidata already. So I won't go there. So Carla, Wikidata about the banner. What are we linking? Someone should give me a name so that we will link the name of an article. Okay. Manon Tawana, so I won't say anything again. Okay.
Ma bod nitin dik article to Joe and go and den ho too.
Oh, Gavara you.
Okay. You will have a and let's take note. Wikidata and Sailor about la high network. O network has this people to have been frustrated home. Mak gul hono wana. You la hanka apiana to hand setting. Like a hanka apia la pak network abum mat. Network ka answer about Wikidata. So a hanka apia to hand setting kun tankanye. Hanka apia one. Oh, network go fine. Why the point kalang kalambo. So this is a Wikidata item. Start going there, scroll down, and whom have you phone? Who make sure see, oh, one like a computer view. never la computer view mas la ga mobile view. Last part kuramba. Lamba na mobile view la. Yala se na ka appear din. But I have on a computer view that is not fine. The laptop view review. So Kala, behind you article, this is how it looks like from the beginning. Then you scroll down. Signal. What signal? Yes, no, see what language is about but they can link from Wikipedia to Wikidata. But are English. I don't know what this language is. Can you imagine? Maka de Arabic bele de yeah, ba crack and go hu. Tara Dagban, Tara Gurene, Tara Kosa, Mosiba, Yariki Tree. So good la hanka boni bini ukanyene bana wapoa. Bana, let me hide this thing so that you see them.
Yeah, Felicia, I think we should wrap up.
Okay. Thank you. So
I said, maybe you know, but I can get better.
I think about how I start one nothing you got la. Inga you gonna ba na time but I can azela. So what do you edit? Sometimes la wanna go edit. Sometimes I want a pencil wagan. One do pencil the zoo. That I was teaching on. I'm just reminding you, yatam. That I was teaching on. You come here. You got a wiki. You got a Joan Bukalo. Say I will la lingo. What do you know the little Baharama? So what do you wiki or power? Language can't pay to the king. Well, they came to be language. That Gurene. Woman, okay, let's put fancy. Now that fancy is not there. Do you know their code?
I must say, let's go. Leave
Yeah,
fancy and
2 minutes more.
So,
2 minutes.
What GGUR la wa network na ka wa. Ana ma di ni wa network ha an fa. Ya yete fra la apien. Fa la ha apien. Fa la ka apien la yen la gan. Network ha so. Fa la ha apien to di. O san di. La ta ho live ka ba wona. Ka the M2 la ha wa an la ta live ka wa. La in page. Page o gan an ka. So page la ha gan. Page de article la yu ura. To go ba ku tinga. Bin go hen se ni Wikipedia hala. So ta ba no wa go hen. O san go la no ka la
I
apien.
think we have sorry, Felicia. Yeah, I think we have 1 minute more to go.
Okay, we are even almost done. We are 90% done.
Okay.
So I go to you la in bin la. So mark it now. That actually correct la muka la mark la bi. O sa mark blela. O link ma bal. Wa mark blela publish. So some publish that is all. You have linked the item from Wikipedia to Wikidata. O ya han link ba ha. Ye king ha. Mbala. Mba te netara article latte.
Table learning got a bit of money.
You will not see it like this. So this is the summary of everything you have written from Wikidata. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for almost 2 hours of being with us. Mr. Jemima. And thank you all to those who joined.
Sure. Thank you too. Thank you all for joining us. All right. Bye-bye. See you at the event.
So you plumber.
Wikidata baba manka boko basanga.
Okay.
Because Felicia, when the network you will see something here, you will see something here. You will see if you see something here. Unless you're strong. So
Definitely.
I told you what you will see. Okay, I'll do this thing, video this thing and share to you.
okay.
I'll do that. Don't worry. You will see something here. You will see something here. Okay, bye. I can't cut it. Oh, are you him?
I hear me. I hear you.
Okay, tell a lady.
I hear me.
Okay.
Mama knows that.
I
Mama
don't-
laugh.
Yeah.
Tumba ebe wile tasina.
Yeah, you can't tasina.
Yila kol tasina.
Oh,
I'm Bobby.
Dugu. Apol me eke.
It's me.
Eke.
I thought about you there. Pick up on the color. That's why I said you see something here, you see something here. Ah, okay.
Yo.
I'm coming. I don't come.
Iguan. Kegi ai.
Não tem aquela que é quem? Lá vai
Sister. Felipe. What did he? Felipe.
You see?
Yo, me ba.
Nakin kawa na yun. Jawa.
Why ang type unique send
Yes, sir. The thing is already there. That's why it's not perfect. See it here.
okay.
Then that an article that is not there already. So somebody should say something. Give us an article so that
maybe to the Ingwala Benin, beast of all nations in here.
yeah. Okay, that's it. But I go have buying bona point. Gurene bona point.
I so mean bon the beast of all nations.
Yeah. Translating in Gurene point.
Committee titles last some translated as a Nerakanta bucket. So once it is a fixed title.
Translator Yura. So we are always at Ghana. Let's write it Ghana. Ghana.
Okay. The titles. Like
you write it that way. When you have to go inside the article that you can translate. But the heading remains the same. We don't translate the heading.
All right. So here they are the same. Beast of all nations. No, beast of no nations.
Okay, I'm it's here.
Abumi.
You see, nobody has linked it to the language. So you see that is zero interest.
Who can share the screen?
You can share it.
Sister.
You can hear
Mine to
Joker when you to screen.
yeah, mine to screen la.
Eh? Awo manya.
so
My
is zero entry. You tap on the edit.
I'm
You
a Joel.
come
I'm publishing ya.
here.
I'm a ticket publishing.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, hey, let copy here now.
Pardon.
Far good.
So we tap on it. But where page? What do you see this thing? You see this thing? This thing, card, this thing, card. We are now seeing page.
Yes.
I said,
Huh?
o screen la ba name.
This is fine.
Okay. So you have DUR. Delete button and page. So page there. What are you writing on the page?
Beast of no nations.
No answer. What are you writing on the
So
What are you writing?
Bilala, page la Paula, page la what's supposed to be on the page? Is it the title?
The article.
Okay, Beast of no nations.
What do they catch it? Today's second ball. Okay, so write the title there. You see that
Beast of
we're not talking about Benson Tungo Baba. We're talking about Beast of all nations.
Tongo Baba.
This is it. Then you tap on the publish button. So you think the publish go
Publish back
publish
to the day anywhere.
Mina ba
correct
ko correct la.
Correct la. Publish it to the book. Sabling back so that the king ta inge. Because Sabbath the English now wa tika English, so we have more to practice.
So publish.
Yes, Sabbath the English who ha tika English. Tika man wiki data la man.
I have published it. It has come.
Okay.
So we are the first.
So I want to Yankinta you Gurene and then let him be here how it will look.
Oh na. Beast of I watch this movie.
Maybe in translation, I can't interview movies.
Yeah, yeah, but to move to Europe.
Yeah, it's really there. So go and pick. You can hear.
But the box la.
Alicia, so Tia linking to the Wikidata la. What has been different from take a link into Wikidata la? What is different here?
The difference is that if somebody enters here and doesn't want to go through all these things, he will say, this is the summary. This is the summary. You can easily come this way.
Some relambo zo babala.
Table la Paul.
Okay.
Drama, flame, war flame or something. Then publication date. When was it done? 2015. Which country? It's the United States. Original language of flame. Oh yeah.
So in short, Joel, Wikidata is a summary of Wikipedia la.
Okay.
Wikidata wizard. Which? I'm going to wizard. Wikidata wizard.
Mata, enga yo zam. My bad. Matam, mako tamba home.
Okay.
Because market Wikidata la maka kenba po mbala.
Oh.
And mambo
So
lam
That article from A to Z.
I affiliate.
Yes.
Hello. Aha,
Yeah.
your girlfriend. Kala puria. The man bottom bucket de la ya. I omitting other articles in Italy. I'm not working on the same articles. Deti, but a number of bytes la young grade to England the first go second be third. The sense that but they're different nerota labona bono. Na young bang it England the winner ko one be one.
The quality.
Ah?
The quality. This time they're looking at the quality, not bytes.
Ah, okay.
Everything is there. Maybe somebody has categories, but it doesn't have reference. Another person has reference, no category. Another person has Wikidata item, no reference, no category. Another person has pictures. Others don't have.
It means feeling.
Yeah.
Afrocuration, we have to link it to Wikidata as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait, yeah, but so article 70 who edited a geka king her reference lala Wikidata la. It means who kakini ngambala.
No, you are not getting to the point where they want every article to get to. So your article is not up to date.
Mbala te seba tuma deba king her reference lala the wiki okay.
Reference and to award. We don't do that.
Okay, yeah.
You see, that's why I'm not anybody and the article know. Because Wikipedia, I'm not going to give you a reference in how many points. I think as time goes on, Wikipedia will be doing that. When we give you an article, if it is A to Z, perfect. You have your work, your marks. That's what they do to the other kind of people. Man can man pour you. The Ghanaian man about it, but I tell you, Yamala, Yaka, Yapakabata Mana Echo. So tell the Barusa apply. Yen from kita give him a yet to give me some.
Yanta be one just silent never.
Yeah.
Say on the 22nd of next month, United Republic is going to so is it only one day? Makele to one translate a business eka we meet the yala say how can it along the line. So that lanta page to who can page le pole before to na yala say.
Good.
So to that mala ita den le tunu go.
Bakana you. Does it bother Branda?
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry.
Apitenda na mala call. Amanye beti pitenda and call. Awana ga ka makatoko makabangbe.
Maybe he wants to join again. Let me go back there and see.
But in who host to me?
Statement or sales. Statement or sales in this, because they're dying.
Mamboti yeti ya. Tuma kaya mbiki da yine tum malasi ela because translation leto na yankin ka ita bin rezin ete dala pun pato obgita ka bahabini. Ama yela si a bona page le zu kan market reference like this. One ka bona page le zu can you reference?
No.
Nti that day le tete inglaman yang dike da yine la. Huta light yo kata light yo seri pack yo la en one yo ti yang ko dike on the 22nd la. Yang kin katiti bondo mala from somewhere la kin ka paste bini la ti yang in reference categories la yala si ala.
Getting Wikidata.
So they a baby you get from this day to this day stay but I get that yela mala de marketing la.
How many days is the program?
Yeah, say that you
22nd
let it to
to
publish bon la.
So we'll start publishing from 22nd. You can even 21st o'clock. You can publish your own in the night. You can publish.
Then we'll be working on the
what
other
time
thing.
6 o'clock?
21st a.m. or maybe set 21st a.m. 21st 1 a.m. to even start publishing somewhere early morning 6 before program started. Go to your other others.
Zua ka yela ka.
And then when la endra 24. Aye.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So we na level ke USD go.
Huh?
We na level ke USD beta male.
That we not hear me.
We na go.
The winner will only be given his or her awards, and those who didn't win will get their data allowance.
Ah, matuti level ke USD beta male.
Yeah.
The last 2 years, la you me ko only the least la ma we.
Yenye program la work la ka.
Huh?
Last 2 years you host the program in Boken.
The team retreat. Team members
Oh.
retreat.
Mabakala like that program na me wala. Inwe KNUS la.
Build for the chief community members. The Afrocuration is for the chief community members.
Ah, bana project la de bana de ne. Oh,
But we are
okay.
part of it. They added us, just like the bank added to the part of Wikipedia for us. But we can add to Wikipedia. They just added us to their Afrocuration.
Oh, okay.
So they'll give the winners their awards, and they'll give the participants their data allowance. Even those who attended the meeting and others. Last year, that's what they did. I don't know about this time, whether attendance in 1 year online, let me 1 year wouldn't be, whether you have an article to write or not. They gave us that year, they gave us our data allowance, whether we are attending, whether we were participants or competitors. So this year,
Homina Lentech, the era aking. They can then lead.
You can go. That's what they said.
Oh, okay.
Joel okay o parme.
Well, Mahanya time that time, bono. The weekends. Mayanking.
Mas what can la kien esti boba ge makan king.
Make it
humble kala baba.
Mpo kena suka na poala.
la gekla to zire. La gekla sama. Ale la master mbobi.
In person last day, but in a language, hanya has a team list for low. But every team lead, every community team leader, they found the person in and out. But any other member who wants to join and is near there can go. If you're not near, your transportation, your feed, and everything is on your head. Nobody is going to find you for that.
Yeah.
Ge hotanla. Ko e market savilen lenge bot akingwa. So what the bondi be la ko makambo.
Yeah. Mama, the coffee has in my who can use you. To me, it's Africans, kind of.
Mabot line so come so that savilen ni kata pa bi jo.
Oh mega. Ye ma yo la vi. Hun le vi.
Oh, Felicia, mabot la hawana. Felicia thank you na ma join.
Onya ya. Pa bi ma de maka fa ba po tota die maka sa die ge bi la wa to de die la ge kambo.
Oh, on des poules, so ba ko ta tonta diele la ko re ko poser plate la ko pour servir. Din what yang in.
Okay. Well, that's all, yeah.
You
Ama
I have to get them something to eat.
my phone bitiri so bakanga
Okay, bye. That improve the time. Let's pass it, baby. I can't offer the balance one.
aka ofe.
Go half the to okay, but be man.
Ah, mana ka bokra.
I don't know. Bye.
Yo,
Okay, send me the whole. That's why I forgot. Okay, bye.
yo,
Hmm.
ba na ba haye.
Mana tano yung mayang
O ajo wel.
Hmm.
Mami be.